right. Hey, staffingpreneurs. How's everyone doing today? It is Monday, and my job today is to get you amped up and fired up about your niche recruitments and staffing agency businesses. Hey, how are you? What's going on? Okay, while everybody's logging in, let me get my stuff like set up on over here so I can see everything. Who's on the line right here? I want to talk to you guys today because we are on week 2 officially. What the heck has happened here? We're officially in week 2 of our 30-day Blitz challenge. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I am so excited. So I'm getting ready to log into my Facebook. I don't know what happened, but I was like completely shut out of Facebook for whatever reason. But I'm going to log in because, oh my gosh, the success stories that are coming in from the 30-day Blitz challenge is just like phenomenal. I'm talking, and it's only week 1, just FYI. So hold on one second. Let me get the Facebook group, because I saw something about somebody went to the doctor. They came out with job orders. Hey, Giselle, all types of stuff. I know you guys are probably at work. Some of you, hold on one second. I have no clue why Facebook has pushed me out. What is going on? Hold on. I think this is my username and password. I can see it on my phone, but I'm on my phone in my staffingpreneurs group. Let's just see if this works. Well, I'm in. Good morning, Deshaun. It's so good to see you. All right, so we're about to get busy. I'm in. Okay, so what has been going on in your businesses? Tell me what's popping, what's not popping, what's working, what's not working. Let's talk about it. Good morning, Jackie. Oh, I'm so glad I saw your face, Jack. So first of all, I'm like I'm a little hot over here. For all of the team captains that are watching this, I would like to meet today. I think I have a 7:00 meeting this afternoon. So I figured you were sneaking, Deshaun. I've got a 7:00 meeting, and but I would like to meet today at maybe 6. If we can meet today at 6 p.m. or around 8:30 p.m. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Listen, I that would be great. So you guys, I'll put something out this afternoon and we'll know for sure. I'm literally going into the Facebook group and just wanting to get, just kind of give some shout outs to some of the people who actually have gone through this 30-day challenge. You spent not only 30 days in this 30-day challenge, I'm sorry, your first week in this 30-day challenge, but you are rocking it out in your business. And, you know, these are the things that get me excited, because a lot of people think, they come in here and they're like, I don't know if I can do this. I'm not sure if this is possible. It's going to take a lot of work. It's hard. All of these other things. But here you guys are coming together, and you have taken your time, invested in this 30-day challenge. And not only have you invested in this 30-day challenge, but you are seeing you are reaping the benefits of just producing activity within your niche recruitment and staffing agency business. Isn't it a beautiful thing? Let me move my desk over here a little bit. Isn't it a beautiful thing to be able to see the fruits of your labor come to life? Yes, you have worked for 7 days. So today is day 1 of week 2 of our 30-day challenge. And I just want to share. Yes, Giselle, she said it takes work, but with no activity, nothing happens. Now we're talking. right? And that was the point of this 30-day challenge, because many of you were in this business and you were, it doesn't work. I don't know how to do it. I'm not sure. But now you're actually doing some activity you're starting to see. So I just want to give a few shout outs here. Give me 1 second. I saw Jackie said, okay, so let me just read some of these comments. Actually, just Giselle says, I'm still working hard on building my pipeline. I might be slow and behind, but I know that not until I have a strong pipeline will I be able to make placements. And let me just say this, because I've heard you say this a couple of times, Giselle, like, you're not behind. You understand? You're not behind. You're exactly where you are supposed to be right now in this time. You're nowhere near behind. You're where you're supposed to be. Just keep pipelining, because understand, every client, every employer has an opening. And if they don't have an opening now, they will want to have they will have an opening in the future. But what they're missing is exceptional talent. Okay. And so if you're pipelining and you're making that a priority, you're 10 steps ahead of the big guys. Let me just tell you that. You're 10 steps ahead of the big guys. So I love that. So you're exactly where you're going. Hey, Henry, this week is starting off pretty interesting. Let's just say that. Jackie says she is at 11 new contracts. Hey, Manjeet, it's so good to see you. Happy Monday, Phyllis. Good to see you. Deshaun sneaking work. Look at her. She's so funny. Hold on 1 second. I'm just make sure I'm not missing anything. You started, I didn't even get to, girl, my schedule has been crazy. I didn't even get to, I'm on step 5 of the startup checklist. I'm making great job, Phyllis. I hope you guys all had an opportunity to support Phyllis with her startup loan. That's awesome. That is awesomeness. Let me make sure I'm not missing any messages anywhere here. Okay, so I just want to kind of go through. I'm not looking at any scores. Scores should be tallied every day, but we'll actually call off what the scores are on Wednesday, because this is Q&A week. For this month, I think we'll do Q&A every Wednesday. I hope I can do that. But for this month, we'll do Q&A every Wednesday. When we get into June, we'll go back to bi-weekly. So we'll do Q&A every week. Okay, every week. Hey, Orlando. Hey, Orlando from Nashville. So glad to have you here in our staffingpreneurs world. All right, so I'm not going to say any names. I'm just going to read some of the success stories here that are coming through. That's all I'm going to do. No names being shared. Went in for a yearly physical, came out with a contract. How does that happen? Permanent placement for 2 NPs and 3 RNs. Yeah, boy, raise the bar. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know whose team that is. Let me just see whose team that is. Hold on, because I don't know whose team this is. I have to see whose team that is. That's awesome. Let's just see. We got somebody else on Team Shark who has a client follow-up right here. I need to pull this in front of me so I'm kind of looking at you guys. Yeah, she's for Q&A every week. Q&A takes a lot of energy. Oh, Latasha Richardson was nominated. Got a peer nomination. Full-time extended family. All right, Latasha. Latasha is like so amazing. If y'all don't know Latasha Richardson, please reach out and say hi. She's awesome. Awesomeness. I mean, real awesomeness. Hey, Jason, how are you? It's good to see you. Jason's in the house representing. Okay. All right. Week 1 done. Let me see what else we got. Okay. Oh, really quickly, while I'm going through all of the postings, please don't forget, guys, that you want to follow up. Okay. So as you're making these connections, yes, as you're making these connections, you want to ensure that you're following up with the people. This is week 2. So anybody that you contacted and sent a card out to, last week, you should be following up this week with a phone call, with an email, different things like that. Okay? We start week 2 on Monday. Okay, this is my girl. She's saying we start. I know this was our first week. Everyone should have 6 points per day with 2 points minimum in 3 separate categories. You are a wonderful team. I love it. Yes, cheer your team on. Look at this. I said I wasn't going to say no names. 3 points. I'm going to say it. Jackie, 3 points. That was Lynette did that. She's rocking it out. What's Tariq talking about? Yes, we do not do any type of advertising in my academy. We don't do that. No advertising. None. Not without my consent, please. No advertising without my consent. This is all about growing your niche recruitment and staffing agency businesses. Okay. Von Mateen on the map. Okay. 1 thank you card, the client phone call. What else you got? What you got, Giselle? What can I say as a follow-up of a birthday card or a congratulations card? Well, let me ask you a question. If you send your best friend or your mother or your cousin a birthday card in the mail or a congratulations card, what do you call when you say to follow up? That's the question. What do you call to say when you follow up? Don't treat these clients as if they are here. You understand what I'm saying? You're building a relationship. So what do you say? Hey, I'm calling to see if you got my card. I'm calling to check in on you. Congratulations. You restate the congratulations, right? Treat them as if they're your friend. Not necessarily okay, yeah, you may say that. Hey, this is Giselle just checking in on you. I sent you a congratulations card. I just wanted to follow up and congratulate you verbally and let you know that I'm so excited for it. Yes. Bring it to life. Build a relationship. Build a relationship. Von Mateen, she was on fire last week. Asked 5 candidates for candidate referrals, conducted 3 candidate interviews, made 2 client connections, made 23 candidate connections. Yes. Yes. Shan, now listen, Shan, and you sent me a message. You sent my office a message, and you're right. Something is going on with the recruitmentstore.com, and we're working on that right now. So we'll fix that and get back with you. But here we got Shan on the line from Teach to This Education Services. She says, not a part of the team, but still in high gear over here in Philly. Shan, $29 a month to be a part of the team. Invest in yourself. Get in the group so that you are able to connect with other staffingpreneurs. That's all it takes. That's right. That's all it takes. $29 a month for you to get in with the private inner circle and to start growing your business with a group of entrepreneurs / staffingpreneurs who are just as passionate about starting, growing, and maintaining their very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business as you are. All right. All right. And I'll put that link in the box here. Hold on 1 second. It is staffinginnercircle.com. That's what it is. Staffinginnercircle.com. Pretty easy, right? Yes. Okay. What else do we got? Y'all, I tried to, let me tell y'all something. I went on so I've been jump roping every day. Like I'm still a kid and and so last night I called myself wanting to do extra and I'm like stretching and I have totally pulled a muscle on the side of my chest stretching. So y'all bear with me. Y'all hear me go, ugh, that's what it's from. Let me just see. Who is this? What is this that Tariq is posting? Here a few. What is Tariq posting in my I don't know what this is. Tariq, you can't post stuff like this in my group. Please stop. Do not post stuff like this in my group. Do not post these things in my group. Thank you. Love you. Mwah. No posting that stuff in my group. Great, Shan. We have a new staffingpreneur joining in today for the private inner circle. When she joins, I will introduce you guys to her. She's always on my live super chats on YouTube. So I'm excited for her to come into the group and to meet you guys because you're amazing. Makita, 15 congratulations cards, 15 points, 1 follow-up, total 16 points she got for yesterday. That was Sunday. Yes. You know I like that. Oh, yes. Woo! It's Monday. I'm on fire. Hold on. All right. So we've got a lot of great stuff. Now, so one of the things I want to talk to you guys about today, I mean, we have so much activity. Honestly, I can't go through all of these really quickly. Sharon Adams, Sharon, I hope I'm saying her name right. I love her. She did something amazing. I didn't get to comment over the weekend. She went to a breast cancer event. Her niche is apparently healthcare. She goes out there, puts her table out there. There are thousands of people there. That was an excellent idea. What a way to really, I mean, she said she had 500 business cards and gave out all 500 business cards. That's amazing. That's what I'm talking. That's loving on your business. 1,000%. And shared it in the group. That's what I'm talking about. Team Paragon talking about attended the Knowledge is Power networking event. There's another. I'm going to tell you guys, networking events are literally, in my opinion, one of the best ways to grow your niche recruitment oh my gosh, to grow your niche recruitment and staffing agency business. My dog just got a bath and he's going through the house like crazy. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let him run it out. Growing. So yes, get out there, network. Don't like sit up under your desk all the time and just staying up under your desk. Get out and meet people. Get out and meet people. What events have you attended? Are you on meetup.com? Okay. Are you on meetup.com? Have you done a search right now on Google for your industry to see what conferences are taking place? And then going beyond that, if you don't see anything in your niche, create something. As you can see, people will show up. Right? All right. So why are you guys doing this 30-day blitz? Can somebody tell me? I'm going to do a little training here, just a little bit here, just because it's all in my blood today. Does anybody tell me why they're doing the 30-day blitz challenge? What's your reason? Why are you doing your 30-day blitz? What's the benefit? What's the reason? Somebody tell me. Shout out to Tanisha Jones for rocking it out last week. Woo! Why are you in this 30-day challenge? What's the reason? I don't see any responses. Don't run from me, guys. I'm all here. Tell me, Jackie. Tell me, Giselle, to get unstuck. Go on. What else? Tell me, Tina. Hey, Tina. Hey, Ramona. To generate activity. Okay, what else? I'm looking for something to grow my company and live the life that I want. Woo! I got excited about that. What else? What else? You kind of, sort of, in a way, sort of, kind of have an enemy. I don't know if you guys know that. Sort of, kind of, in a way, sort of, kind of, you have an enemy. To boom up our businesses, to generate activity, to step out of our comfort zones. I love all of these responses. They're amazing. That's all of those are and above. All of them are correct. Every last one of them. But one of the main reasons that you're doing this 30-day challenge is so that you can create a business, create a foundation, because you're going to have more activity with your candidates than you are with your clients. That's the reality. Okay. You're going to have more activity with your candidates than you are with your clients. And understand that your candidates are your capital. I like all the answers are still coming in. They're amazing. To grow ourselves, to learn my businesses, and to grow. We are our own enemies, to impact other people's lives. Okay. So as you're growing, I know that the first thing everyone wants to do is to get the job order. And I want you to get the job order. I 100% want to see you get the job order. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But you can have 1,000 job orders and not be able to fill those job orders because you don't have anybody to put in those job orders. So as you're going through this 30-day challenge, I want you to start thinking about what separates the average candidate versus a talented candidate that somebody would actually want to hire. Hey, Cesar. Hi, Ida. How are you? It's good to see you both. Okay. So what separates the average candidate from someone with talent? That's right. Your pipeline. That's right. You've got to have a pipeline, a farm. Some people call it a farm of candidates that are within your niche, a pipeline of candidates that are within your niche. So what makes, what defines a talented candidate? Does somebody know what defines a talented candidate? Because there are literally like 3 or 4 key identifiers where you off the break, you'll automatically know. Off the break, you'll automatically know. What defines an exceptional candidate, right? How can you tell the difference when you're on the phone or when you're meeting or you're interviewing? How can you tell the difference between someone who's just going to be a seat in a butt in a seat versus someone who is actually going to go in and impact a company's performance, impact a company's outcome, impact a company's bottom line, impact, you understand? That's the question. Hey, Sharon, we were just talking about you. Tell me. Okay, the first response I got back was passion. I love that. That's 100% correct. Passion will definitely define an exceptional talent. Exceptional talent. If you are interviewing someone and they're telling you that they're saying, "Oh my gosh, I absolutely love such and such. This is what I'm doing, and I do this." They're passionate. They're fired up. They're fired up. Okay, that you know that this person is not like the average person. So I want somebody to write that down. I might have to pull my little board out. Do y'all mind? Hold on one second. Let me pull my board out right here. I'm really in the mood. Can y'all see this? I think so. All right, so let's talk about this in more detail here. Let me move my little chair right here. I'm telling y'all I'm on fire today. I can't hold it in. Okay, so exceptional talent, right? We're talking about talent. One of the first key traits we heard was passion. What else? Tell me what else. What else defines an exceptional candidate? All right. Passion, knowledge. All right. Knowledge. Okay. We'll use knowledge. I don't think it's at the top of the list because a lot of people have knowledge. L-E-D-G-E. Y'all don't talk about my spelling, but yes, knowledgeable. That's important. His attitude. The attitude. Okay. I think that comes along with passion, but we'll add that. I like that. Attitude. What else? There's some key things. There are some key things that define talent. I'm moving down so everybody can see. Some key things. I'm looking for another word. Come on, guys. Work with me. There's some key things here that separate your average candidate from an exceptional candidate. I'm going to take that to passion and attitude, Jackie. What about curiosity? What about curiosity? How are you to solve problems if you're not curious and you're not asking the right questions? Hello, curiosity. He's got to be curious. And I spelled that wrong. Curious. U-R-I-O-U-S. There we go. Curiosity. Okay? Curiosity. His motto should not be the money. I agree with that. He's proactive. And that kind of goes along with being curious. Right? Proactiveness. If you've got a candidate, and I'm going to come down here. If you've got a candidate who is, let me pull this over just a little bit. If you've got a candidate who is open to asking questions, who's consistently asking questions on it, I'm talking, how do you do this? How do I do that? Why is this working? Why is this not working? You're doing something. Someone said drive. How can you define someone's drive? How can you define someone's drive, Jackie? Confident. You'll be very surprised, but some of the most confident people in an interview are some of the most incompetent people when they get to work. Some people are masters at interviewing. Did you guys know that? There are some people out there who are literally masters at interviewing, and then the moment that they get into the job, they're slackers. So how can you define if someone is confident or drive? Okay, Tasha. Hey, Tasha. Interest, asking questions. David had it right there. That's right, David. That's that curiosity. That's exactly right. Ambition. Okay, that's another one I see. Ambition. Come on, keep it going. How do you define the talent? I'll be right back. Let me see your answers come in. Woo! Stay right there. I'm coming back. Don't move. I've got something special for you guys. How do I go off in the middle of my live thing? Does that? Okay, here we go. All right. Keep your questions going. Keep them coming in. How do you define exceptional talent? How do you define exceptional talent? Whew. Literally, hold on one second, guys. Okay, I apologize. I'm so under the weather. Okay, except by their ambitions, I got that. Who else do we have? I asked examples and approaches to certain problems. I love that. Examples and approaches. So they're able to prove their experience, right? So they're able to prove it. Proven experience. Prove it. Right? They're able to tell you literally how the process works, what they did, right? They're able to prove it. What else? By their will to always be seeking knowledge in the field. Who is that? Amin Ra, I don't know who you are. Exactly. By their will. He says, by their will to always be seeking knowledge in the field that they're pursuing. Someone who is constantly learning. Someone who's constantly learning. Someone who's almost to the point that they're addicted to it. Okay? Constantly learning. Constantly growing. Can somebody tell me how you can ask that question? How do you find out if a candidate is constantly feeding himself with knowledge? I'm one of those people. I'm super addicted to learning. I feel like there's something missing if I don't have it all that knowledge. How can you ask that question? I love Giselle said, I ask examples and approaches. Someone who knows of her limitations knows what they don't know. I like that too. Knows their limitations. Okay. I want you guys to start thinking about what sets an exceptional candidate apart from the average one. That's right. You can ask that. That's great, Phyllis. Ask them, what are they reading these days? Ask them what events they've attended. Ask them that's exactly right. Okay, their reads, that's exactly right. Memberships and associations, that's exactly right. So my goal for you today is for you to step outside of your comfort zone. And as you guys are starting to interview people, as you're starting to talk to people, I want you to start thinking about what sets them apart. Is this A talent? Is this B talent? Where can I put these people? Am I placing them? Is this person going to be a butt in the seat? Is this person going to be someone that is going to be exceptional for my client? I want you to start thinking about that. Thank you for the hearts and the love. I appreciate you. I want you to start thinking about that because that's going to be imperative for your business. Even though you're pipelining, just like how you niche, sometimes you niche within a niche, right? So you're actually pipelining the exact same way. So you're pipelining. So these are all my RNs, or these are all my teachers, or these are all my IT developers. That's absolutely amazing. But then you've got to take it a step further. Now that you have all of these people, who's an A candidate and who's a B candidate? Who's someone that's going to actually go in and impact the company's, the company that I want to do business with, and who's going to go in and just do the job? And you really can tell most of the time throughout the interview. And I want you to start looking for those things. I want you to start thinking about these things. Does this guy ask questions? What type of questions is this person asking me? Right? That's a big deal, right? Because again, there people put these crazy things out on the internet, and they say these are the top questions that you should ask during. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, my nose was running. These are the top questions you should ask during an interview, right? That's bogus. Those are the bogus things that these people write out. I should probably do a blog about what you should, what type of questions you really should ask. But everyone goes into these interviews feeling like read these books, and they feel like ace this interview. But really, we need to figure out what they're good at, what they suck at, okay? So what they're good at, what they suck at, and then we want to start figuring out a little bit more, okay, so what they're good at, what they suck at, what do they know? Let me go there before I say my last one. What do they know, okay? So what are they knowledgeable in? All right. And then we've got to figure out some of the soft things, some of the things around their personality. Will they be able to fit into the culture? You can't just go and interview somebody and say, what type of culture do you like? And assume because they tell you they want to work in a big company that they're able to thrive in that environment. Because the reality is the big company may feel good, but they did a better job when they worked in a smaller company, right? So you got to really want to start asking. Your job is to ask real questions and to pull that information out of them. And we'll go into this in great detail. I am putting together a training for this. We are actually going to go into great detail about talent. I just want to get y'all starting to think about it as you're going through your 30-day challenge and you're talking to people, and because it's when you want points, when you're looking to generate points, it's enough to literally get on the phone and hey, okay, I got a point. Hey, I got a point. That's all great. But the idea is for you to actually build strong enough relationships to learn about your candidates so that you can identify, is this someone that I'm putting in a seat, or is this someone that's actually going to impact my client at the end of the day? Okay. Profiling. Hey, Veronica. Hey, my queen. How are you? Profiling your candidates. You understand, the more you profile your candidates and learn more about them, it will make it very easier for you to make the match, because you should be profiling your clients as well. You understand? You should be profiling your clients as well, learning what they like, what they dislike, what they need, why they need it. And we're going to go into that as well. Maybe I'll do another one of these and we'll do the same thing on the client side. Okay? How to define a client, because I'm going to share this with you. Every company is not a potential client. Every company you come in contact with is not for you. And it's okay. That's okay. Not all companies are good companies to work with. I've had companies that wouldn't even pay me for a year and a half. I had to fight to get my money. Or they didn't want to pay me any attention. You understand what I'm saying? So every company is not a good company. Just like every candidate is not a good candidate. Okay? I think we have 4 million people, 4 billion people that are working. Is it 4 billion or 4 million? I think it's 4 billion. working individuals on the planet right now. Okay. All of those people are not good people to place. So we've got to figure out who's good enough for us to put in a seat, who we don't want to work with at all, and whose exceptional talent is going to walk away, that we can walk away with exceptional talent. And every company has their own standards of what exceptional talent is. You also want to think about that as well. Do you understand? So Apple's standards are here. You're not going to be able to just place B talent at Apple, right? You're not going to be able to do that. Or at Twitter. But if you go to the mom and pop shop on the corner, that candidate may be A+ for that client. I'll call you back, sweetheart. That's my son. Okay. So that, the mom and pop store, it may be exceptional talent for them. So you have to also understand that depending on who the client is, standards will change. That's no different from you and I. I have very high standards when it comes to the men I date. But the lady next to me, her standards may not be as high. Her standards may be a little lower. She may accept something that I would not. So it's no different. And I always associate recruiting and staffing with dating because they're so much alike. I always associate recruitment and staffing with dating because it's so much alike. Okay, you're dealing with people. You're matching people. So when we do the next training session, I want to talk about what's important to the client, what you should be looking for when you're talking to your client, what you should understand is going on with your client. The same way today, I want you to understand what you're looking for with your candidates. What makes a candidate exceptional versus kind of someone who's just going to come in and do the job. And every company doesn't just want that. Do y'all feel that energy? Do y'all feel that energy today? Yes. I got to get some of that energy going. Phyllis says, this is my morning coffee, D. Teach me. Yes. Jackie said, I've turned down clients before. You have to. Not everybody is exceptional. Not everybody is worthy of working with you. And if you've got a strong pipeline of talent, oh my gosh, you can raise your prices. Hello, Jen, you know what I'm talking about. If you've got a strong pipeline of talent within your niche, now you beat the big guys. Do you understand? If you're a staffingpreneur, you're typically 10 people in your business or under. Most staffingpreneurs have under 5 people. Do you understand? So if you have an exceptional pipeline of RNs, I'm talking you can pick up the phone right now and call 50 different RNs, some in internal medicine. You might have some RNs that are in OBGYN. You may have some RNs that are in psychiatry. You can pick up the phone and say, hey, this is D. I'm reaching out. Hey, girl, what you got going on? Hey, girl, what's going on? What you liking today? What's happening today? You'll be able to pick up the phone and have those calls. That's a pipeline. That's what we're looking for. A pipeline of exceptional talent. That's what we're looking for. That's what sets you apart from the big guys. That's what makes you a staffingpreneur. Woo! I got loud. I'm sorry. I guess it's good. I get excited. All right. Good morning, Felicia. All right. Yes. Veronica, does your program offer sources for the beauty industry? When you say sources, what does that mean? Please define sources. Yes, Chico, it's good to see you here. All right. So I want you guys to be fired up and amped up about your niche recruitment and staffing agency businesses. Okay, hold on one second. I'm reading a question here really quickly, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. I know some of you are at work. D, a bit off topic, but if you can, I'd appreciate you answering my question. In order to recruit remote to companies in other states, do we need to be registered in those states? If you do the business just online, I read if you have no physical presence, no office or employees in those states, you don't have to, but wanted to make sure. If you're doing contract and you are the ones, hey, Alicia, Oh, hi, Alicia. Hey, Ronaldo. If you're doing contract and you're running payroll for those people, then yes, you have to be registered in those states. If you personally manage the payroll for your business, okay, and they are working in those states, and you may want to check with your attorney, all right, then yes, you will need to have an office. If it's permanent placement, you do not need to be registered in those states. It's direct hire. You're the referral source. You're like the broker. Jackie says, I'm loving this challenge. It's making a big difference in my business. I love that. I love that. Yes. I got to give some energy to that. I love that. Yes. Okay. If you're doing direct hire, just place your people, honey bunny. If you're doing contract, you're probably going to want to talk to an attorney. Most people right now at the staffingpreneur level are not running their own payroll. Typically, they're going through a payroll funding company. And in that case, you don't need to be registered in another state at all, right? Because your payroll funding company is registered for you. But if you're running the payroll, that makes a complete difference. Okay, that makes a complete difference. So sorry, guys. My nose is running like crazy. I apologize. See, it's a little red. All right. So that's what I'm talking about. You're welcome. Keep the questions coming. I love answering questions. Whew. All right. All right. So this 30-day challenge is all about growing your business. It's all about expanding your business. It's about loving your business on and in. It's about taking control of your business. There are many of you out here who are looking to break the chains, this 9 to 5. I hear it all the time. My job doesn't appreciate me. I'm smarter than my boss. I'm not making enough. I don't have any work-life balance. The politics at work is insane. The list goes on. I love the industry I'm in, but I hate what I'm doing. Like, these are all of the reasons why you want to invest yourself into this 30-day challenge so that you can start generating business, generating enough activity, creating a strong enough foundation for your business so that you can live the life that you want to live, so that you can live in freedom, so you can have that financial freedom, that time freedom. You can get up at 10 o'clock in the morning if you choose. It may just be a bad day and you want to roll over. You don't have to worry about calling in and answering to your boss. If you want to go, I talked to a lady last week. Her job fired her because she had to take time off because her child was in the hospital. Like, really? Your child is in the hospital and the job fires you because you can't come in? You know, so that is the lifestyle that you have to have when you report to someone else. But when you report to you, when you define what your culture is in your company, then that's when things change. And that's what owning your own business is all about. That's what being a staffingpreneur is all about. You understand? It's about control. How many people are a control freak like D. Williams? I'm a control freak. Okay? I like to have control. I can't have somebody else defining my life for me. I have a team in Washington State now. They're hiring, and I'm doing remote interviews as the second interview. That's awesome. And that's another thing. Create strategies. If you guys want to, it is not hard to start doing business in other cities and states. I don't know. A lot of people come to me and say, how do I go nationally? You can go national. You can go international today. I have a payroll funding company right now that will help you do contract work over in Dubai if you want to do today. Only thing you need to do is to get the client and to build your pipeline. Build your pipeline first and then get the client. So location is never a factor. You understand? It's only a factor if you make it a factor. Now, does that mean everybody should go out and start nationwide? I don't know. Some people may want to just start locally. But in some places, like for instance, I have a couple of clients that are in New York. New York it's a different beast than it is in Texas or in Maryland or in Georgia. And so you may want, if you're in the New York space, you may want to tackle another state and New York. The people are different. The way that the fees are different in New York. It's just a different environment. It's a different culture. So don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and to tap into other areas of the country. We had one of my one-on-ones did that in New York. He made a couple of phone calls and people were like very open and receptive, right? So it's your job to define where you want your business to go and how you want your business to get there. That's another thing. I see a lot of staffingpreneurs running this business with no strategy. Where's your whiteboard? Where's your strategy? Where's your pad, your notepads? Where's your strategy? How are you defining your strategies? Okay, I'm going to start here. I'm going to do this and I'm going to go here. Then I'm going to go here. Then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to make this happen. Ultimately, this is where I want to be. How many of you have goals written out? How many of you on your website even have your mission statement, your value statement? I don't see that on many staffingpreneurs' websites for people to know who you are and what you stand for. Woo! Okay, we got some control freaks on the line. I love it. Nothing wrong with being a control freak. Felicia said, I love creating my own schedule. I control me. There is nothing more valuable to me than my time. Nothing more valuable to me than my time, which is why I don't answer the phone a lots of times, because my time, do you understand? There's nothing more important to me. I want to be able to get up and go when I want to go. I want to be able to get on a flight and go when I want. Okay? Yes, thank you, Tasha. High five, Tasha. High five for that. Gotta have a strategy. All right, Sherelle said, I got my strategy going, D. Someone in India asked you for a job today. Be careful about who you're hiring. Don't just hire anybody. Giselle said, I'm all about strategizing. Yes. Giselle said, my industries are not in Colorado, so I'm aiming to companies, I'm aiming to companies in the Midwest, Great Lakes. There you go. Wow, Jackie said, I have replaced my hubby's income and my income, and I absolutely love it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. When you're able to replace, when you're able to have an income where you don't have to worry about how the lights are going to stay on. You don't have to worry about how you're going to eat. You don't have to worry. You can buy what you want to buy, when you want to buy it, where you want to buy it. It's a luxury, right? It's work having your own business, but the fruits of having your own business is that freedom, right? Veronica said, I want to know if the info you have designed for staffing recruiters is the same formula. Yes, except Veronica, yes, it does for staffing across the board. Except when you're talking about the beauty industry, the pay structure is a little bit different, right? So you have a lot of beauticians don't work on salary. Some do, but most work on booth rent, commission, different things like that. So it's going to be up to you to create a strategy that's specific to your industry around pricing. But the idea of sales and business development, the idea of pipelining, the idea of having all of the tools, resources, materials, all of those things will be the same. But your pricing structure is definitely going to be different. And for that, you can schedule a one-on-one call and we can go into detail on how to create, give you some ideas on how to help you create strategies for your pricing. I hope that was helpful. Tasha said, paying the monthly fee. Which monthly fee? For the private inner circle group, it's $29.99 a month. You get no access to me other than what we're doing right now, right? I'm in the group. I'm consistently, we have a bi-weekly Q&A call, which this month, because we have the 30-day challenge, we are doing, Ronaldo, Jackie is a sugar mama. We're doing our Q&A calls every week, Tasha. And then I'm in the Facebook. I just opened this call to YouTube, but this is what I do in my Staffingpreneurs group all the time. So that's the type of access you get for $29.99 a month. If you want to work with me on a consistent basis, those are my one-on-one packages, and they literally start at $5,999, unless you want to do just an hourly here or there. Okay. My one-on-ones where you're working with me, they start at, I would say, $6,000 up to $1 million. So it just depends on what you're looking for specifically. Once you become an Academy member, we do have a coaching program that's specific to Academy members, which will allow you to meet with me on a bi-weekly basis for $199 a month. I hope that was helpful for you, Tasha. Okay. Renee said, go, Jackie. She said it was well worth it. Okay. She said it was well worth it. Veronica, okay, I'll check. I get hundreds and thousands of emails, so I'll see what I missed. All right. But I would encourage you to call into the office, to be honest with you, 866-432-8801. And I think that would probably be a easier way to get your questions answered. 866-432-8801. All right, Veronica, Tasha. All right, guys, let me know if you have any other questions. I'm here for a couple of moments. Put your questions out there. And if not, okay, then I just want you to be fired up about your business. I want you to be fired up about your business. I want you to be fired up about your business. I can't say that enough. I want you to be fired up about your business. I do not want to know that you guys, hey, Virgil, that you guys are calling people sounding like this. Hi, my name is Virgil. I'm calling, Hey, such and such. I'm saying, hey, Virgil, my name is Dee Williams. I'm calling with excitement. Okay, fired up. Let them know you're passionate about placing them. You're passionate about learning what they're doing. You're passionate about connecting them with an exceptional job opportunity, company, and hiring manager. You're passionate about those things. You're fired up. That's what being in business for yourself is about. Woo! High five! Give me some high fives over here. That's what I'm talking about, staffingpreneurs. Are y'all fired up? Yes. Lyric says she's fired up and she's ready for her bongos. I'm going to get this girl's bongos today so that she can start playing. Y'all should see her over here. She's a mess. High five, Renee. High five. That's right. Renee said, I'm fired up. Felicia said, woohoo! Jackie said, yes. What else I got right here? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Sharon said, heck yeah, fired up. I was so hyped today at the doctor's office. I think that sold it. And you've got to be, because people buy into people who are genuinely passionate about something. Think about Steve Jobs. Do you guys think you would even have an iPhone if Steve didn't come out and tell you how absolutely amazing the iPhone was? Why you should pay $700 for this device? No way. Y'all be like, oh, that's just another phone. But he came out and said, this is the most amazing device for you. And he was amped up about it. And you got amped up about it. And now Apple has a tribe of people who are amped up and they fight over it. I choose Apple over the PC. I am one of those now. Tasha said ATS. Woohoo! All right, Tasha, she started her website and has her business registered. I love it. I love it. Yes. Tasha, I want you to get into this group as well. Y'all need to be around other staffingpreneurs who you can feel their energy. Y'all need to get in here with these folks and to feed off of each other. I'm talking some real relationships have been born here within Staffingpreneurs Academy among the staffingpreneurs. Giselle says, my fear, as I told you many times, is being new in this business and that this might turn and that they may turn down my potential client. That's why I started to create a list of what I can offer different so they can get distracted and don't ask much about the background of the business. And to be honest with you, there are not most companies Do not ask, what have you done in the past? But I always, and if they do, and that's fine if they do, but I always suggest not only, and you have an excellent strategy, Giselle, and I want you to stay along the lines of that. And I wish more staffingpreneurs thought like you. But not only that, I say tap into a splits board, because if you work a splits board, then you automatically are gaining experience. Do you understand what I'm saying? So then you have something up under your belt, right? Most companies aren't asking for your background. And also, I personally wouldn't be afraid to say, hey, you would be my first client and I'm looking to earn your business. Don't be afraid to say that. Be honest. You don't have to lie. You don't have to beat around the bush. Be honest. You're my first client. But when you tell them that, let them know, you know what? I've gone through this academy. I don't know if you've heard of it, Staffingpreneurs Academy. They teach professionals just like me how to do this properly. I've gone through the training. I can show you the certification. I have certifications all over this place around for y'all people, for everyone, but I have not sent them out. But I have certifications and we will make that happen. Okay. So, I've got I'm certified. I've done my training. I have this amazing pipeline. Let me find out what's going on with you and let me show you better than I can tell you. So don't allow the fact that you don't have, the background to hinder you. Create that experience for yourself. When you start talking to candidates, you are now developing experience for yourself. All right. Phyllis said, Giselle, I'm telling people I'm new to this and true to this. I can make you a believer. That's exactly right. You just got to tell them. I know, Ronaldo, I'm fired up on this Monday. I can't help myself. Jackie said, yes, on the bongos. That's right, Jackie. You control everything. You control everything. You control the conversation, the perception of your business. You do. David asked, how often are the calls? For the for the private inner circle, we have calls bi-weekly. This month, they're every week. But I'm constantly training in this group. Always. Again, YouTube, you're getting a sneak peek on what you get when you join the private inner circle group and or Staffingpreneurs Academy. Okay, so the private inner circle for people who already have the training doing their business and they want to congregate with other staffingpreneurs and get bits of training throughout the course of the month. Okay, if you want something a little bit more aggressive, then you want to maybe email or call me and we could talk about some of the other options. Okay, so Giselle says, you guys come see me anytime. I got 2 offices. Giselle says, since I had a bad experience in the past with a company that found me too new in this business, I kind of got this trauma. That's why, but not everybody is the same. So I would definitely take into account what you just said. And yeah, and this is something I say with love. So if someone doesn't want to work with me because I'm too new, I'm not losing anything. I don't consider that a bad experience. I consider that an experience, but not a bad experience. That person just was not for me. Every company that you come in contact with is not for you. So don't take it personally. You don't want to take it personally. You never want to take it personally. There are going to be times that people are going to reject. Let me tell you something. Not only will your clients reject you, your candidates will reject you. I've had people curse me out. I have people tell me, I've had people curse me out because I was a recruiter. I've had people curse me out because I was Black. I've had people curse me out because I was a woman. I've had people curse me out because I'm thick. I've had people curse me out when I was too skinny. It doesn't matter. You cannot take those things personally. Who cares if they don't treat you nice? Don't take it personally. You got to put this little shell across your heart and just know that it's business. And if someone is nasty enough to not want to deal with you, you didn't want to deal with them anyway. Brush that shit off. I'm saying how I feel. brush that shit off and pick up the phone and call the next person. Brush it off and go to your next networking event. Because let me tell you something right now that I never want you to forget, Giselle and anybody else watching this video. For every person that you're worried about who treated you some type of way, I promise you, 3 seconds later, 3 seconds, they have forgotten. They don't even know. They have forgotten. You are forgotten. They're not even thinking about you. So while you're walking around thinking, oh, they treated me bad. Oh, they were rude. Oh, they were disrespectful. Oh, they didn't do that. They're going on about their lives, honey. They ain't even think, who was that? They don't even know you. That's why I tell you guys, when you call a hiring manager and they say, never call me back again, call them back, girl. Call them back. They're not going to remember you. I promise you. 3 seconds later, you're obsolete. And the next time you talk to them, they might say, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you called. Don't even remember that they were nasty to you. Okay, now let me take it a step further. A lot of times when people are nasty and rude, it's just because they're having a bad day. They're having a freaking bad day and they're taking it out on you. But I guarantee if you call back 6 months from now or 3 months from now and they having a better lifestyle, they're more receptive to you. Tasha said, just like every mate is not for you in a relationship. That's right. Giselle, how many men have you turned down in your lifetime? Right now, I want you to think about it because I can't count how many guys I have rejected. But think about how many men you have rejected in your lifetime. Do you think those guys are walking around talking about, oh my gosh, she rejected me? Hell no. They don't went on to be rejected by somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? So I want you to do me a favor. And this is specifically for Giselle, but for anybody else who needs to hear this. When you're in business, I want you to start visualizing every day. I want you to visualize your armor. I got to drink some water. My throat is burning. Hold on. Every day, I want you to visualize your armor, okay? And what does that mean? That means every day I want you to pull from the sky a piece of metal. And this metal has to be the most unique and rare metal that's ever been created. Nothing can penetrate this armor. And I want you to take a piece of it from the sky and I want you to plant one on here right now, today. And then tomorrow, I want you to grab another one and I want you to plant it here. And then the next day, I want you to grab another one and I want you to plant it here. And the next day, I want you to grab another one and I want you to plant it here. You understand? You've got to create an armor for yourself where you can brush that ish off. Okay? Because you are focused. You are focused. You are focused. Do not let things in the past define how you direct your future. Do not let things that happen in the past define how you direct your future. Because what happened in the past is your past. 3 seconds ago. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be the one to define your future. I don't care who says anything about me. They can talk about my hair. They can talk about my weight. They can talk about how I talk. They can talk about my energy. Some guy a couple of weeks ago said I was corny. Do you think I'm thinking about that? You know I'm in a better position than he is. Do you understand that? Woo! I got fired. I'm so fired up for real. Like y'all don't even understand right now. I love your openness, Giselle, and please continue to share your fears, to share your thoughts, I want you to continue, but I want you to please armor yourself because these people don't understand who you are. You understand? They don't know who you are and what value that you bring to them. And if they're not open enough to feel that, to hear that, and to experience that, they're not worthy of being in your presence anyway. Hello. There you go, Tasha. She said fire. Hello. Hello. High fiving. Y'all high fiving me? Wow. Y'all high fiving? Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! I'm hot over here. I'm hot over here. It is real fire. All right. Okay, great. Veronica, I look forward to it, honey. You done got me on a good day, girl. I love you, Giselle. I really do. I really do. I love you so much. Yes, call them again. Call them mofos. She trying to put in. I love that. Yes. Jackie says, wear your armor. Don't allow people to rent space in your head. Yes. Phyllis says, just like dating. Yes. Try not to mix feelings with business. I had to learn the hard way. Yes. You cannot please everyone. Yes. Me too. That's a part of what makes staffing so fun some days. Yes. 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 I love it. Woo! All right, guys, I can't play with y'all all day. I gotta work. But I love you. I wanted to get y'all fired up about this 30-day challenge. We're on week two. Who's ready to take their business to another level? Yes! Here we go, staffingpreneurs. I will see you guys tomorrow. YouTube, I will see you Wednesday. Staffingpreneurs, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm checking in every day this week. Make sure you put your activity in the group. All right? Put your activity in. All right? Are we ready? Woo! Fired up. Woo! Fired up. Are we ready? Let's do this thing. You are one conversation away from ... Fill in the blanks. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Mwah! All right. Woo! All right, YouTube. I just ended my call with my staffingpreneurs. There were tons of questions that came by, and I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. I just want to let you know what I do. I am here to assist you in growing your niche recruitment and staffing agency business. I bring you guys in so that you can see what we're doing inside of our community. I think it's super important for professionals like you to be involved in a community of people who are passionate about their businesses and doing the same things that you're doing. You can share ideas. You can you meet people that you've never met, grow, partner. You can do so many amazing things. So before I walk away, let me just tell you, staffinginnercircle.com, $29 a month. That is our private inner circle that you can have access to. We do have an elite club, which we'll talk about later, for folks that are doing over $1 million a year in their business and more. And we have a number of people who are doing that in their business. If you're not there yet, that should be your goal to get to that point. Staffingpreneurs Academy. You get the training that you need to grow your niche recruitment and staffing agency business. I'm always updating the training. Get involved with the Academy. We have 3 packages as of now. The Academy is changing as of May 31st. May 31st of this year, we're launching the brand new Staffingpreneurs Academy, which is off the chain, where we have 8 different, we have additional training modules for rookies, for your rookie recruiter as you want to grow your niche staffing agency business and you want to hire other people, for sales, business development, recruitment, and sourcing. We've got a whole lot of new stuff, which I'm excited about. And if you want to do one-on-one, I encourage you to call our office, 866-432-8801. I'm going to put it in the thing, 866, because I think somebody's asking, 432-8801. If you're interested in private coaching with me, IDENTIFIZE consulting, CONSULTING.com. You can go to identifiesconsulting.com under the services tab. You'll see how to start a staffing business. If you want to just go in and join the academy, it's staffingpreneursacademy.com. All right. And I'll put that in the chat box. And if you just want to join the private inner circle, it's staffinginnercircle.com that you can join as well. So there are a number of options. If you just want to check out some products, we have a recruitmentstore.com. You can go there as well. My name is Dee Williams. I show professionals just like you how to start your own niche recruitment and staffing agency business, how to grow your own niche recruitment and staffing agency business, how to maintain your niche recruitment and staffing agency business. I assist professionals. I actually, across the entire world, go from company to company, training their recruitment and staffing agency departments to increase their revenues and their bottom, and to impact their bottom lines. So it's not something that I just do for professionals like you. I actually do this in companies all over the world. Okay, so this is my passion, one of them. This is one of the things that I enjoy doing the most. And I would love to assist you along your journey. I would love to assist you with your journey of starting your very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business. This is a very niche space. There are only 22,000 staffing agencies in the US alone, only, but the majority of them are not niche. They are generalists. We have enough of that. When I think it was Warren Buffett maybe, when said that when you have a market that is saturated with something, then the only thing that you can do to set yourself apart is to niche. And he didn't say it in those words, but it was around about that. So staffing with 22,000 staffing agencies, it's kind of saturated, right? But if you start to go out there and you start to niche, then you'll start to see how that sets you apart in your business. So I'm super excited about working with each and every one of you. Please do me a favor. If you were fired up during this video, if you got hot, if you got excited, if you enjoyed this video and felt it to be useful, do me a favor and thumbs up my video. Subscribe to my channel if you've never been here before. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe now so that every time I go live, you will get that little bell, because there's a bell that says, remind me. I want you to sign up so that you can go ahead and get the reminder that the alert that I'm on live. I want you to go in and to share this video for someone who's having a crappy day in their business. Share this video, okay? And comment below. If you have any questions, you want to comment, please do me a favor and comment below. Don't forget to watch some of my other videos because they're all full of valuable information. What I will tell you, and I like to leave this on the end, is that the training that I put on YouTube is literally an inkling of what you see in Staffingpreneurs Academy. So if you're growing your business off of my YouTube training only, you're missing the true meat of how to run and grow this business. And you will find that at staffingpreneursacademy.com. I really humbly appreciate you guys sticking around, watching me lose my voice, screaming, yelling, hollering, fired up. This is how I communicate. I absolutely love the fact that you're here. Thank you so much. I wish you guys an amazing Monday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.